A lot of people, when they first get into crypto, are always asking about meme coins. Whenever I talk to random people on the street, they always mention that they only know about meme coins and maybe Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do in this video is go over exactly what you need to know about meme coins in order to get started, as well as some additional tips. So what exactly is a meme coin? Well, a meme coin is a type of cryptocurrency that is often created as a joke or some sort of parody. And Doge really started this movement. I think back in 2013 is when it came out, and there have been others that have blown up since then, such as Shiba, Pepe, Floki, SafeMoon, and a bunch of other ones. Now, typically memes are based on some sort of trend or some sort of narrative or some sort of major memeable idea. And a lot of times it stems from memes that were already happening in the Web 2 space or that weren't in crypto yet, such as Pepe. Now, the major thing you have to know about these meme coins is that it's very PvP, player versus player, and it's all about buying these, hoping that more people are going to buy it in the future, and that's how you end up making money. Now, most of these memes are taking place over on the Solana blockchain, but there are other new chains coming out, such as Base from Coinbase, that are starting to get some traction when it comes to the meme ecosystem. Now, why are memes so popular? Well, meme coins really appeal to the masses, and they're very easy to understand and spread in the market since these different memes are grabbing people's attention, and that's how the price goes up. It's all about attention, whatever gets the most amount of attention. And what's nice with memes is even if you don't know anything about crypto, you're still getting excited about it, or you can still relate or understand with it. Now, some of these meme coins go on massive life-changing runs, over 1,000x opportunities, and a lot of people are chasing these different meme coins, hoping that they can turn their $10 into $1 million and change their life. One of the reasons that meme coins spread so much is that people that are invested in meme coins try to spread the word and get more people to buy them, and then that way they make more money. So it's the ultimate word of mouth investment. And the last thing here is there's a lot of gambling that happens in the crypto space, and because of the lack of regulation and how this is actually global and anyone can get involved, these different assets are able to go on massive runs without being stopped on the stock market, for example, like what has happened with GameStop. Now, how do you actually buy and sell these different meme coins? Well, like I said, most of these memes are based on Solana, and there are some that are happening on Base. So in order to get into those ecosystems and buy them before they get listed on a centralized exchange where the most money is to be made, you're going to need a Chrome extension wallet as well as funding. So over on Solana, you have the Phantom Chrome extension wallet. You're then going to need some Solana crypto. And then a lot of times people are using a Telegram bot called BonkBot to actually buy these different coins. There's also Photon as well as Bullx, which a lot of people have been using as well for different trading platforms to trade these memes. Then over on Base, you're going to need a Rabby wallet or MetaMask. I personally recommend Rabby. You're then going to need Ethereum that's on the Base chain. You'll actually have to bridge your Ethereum over. If you don't know how to do that, watch some of my other videos in this learning program series. And then LlamaSwap is an aggregator of all these different dexes that have these tokens, which I like to use, but a lot of times the liquidity is being added over on Uniswap. Most of the time, people are using different trading bots or new terminal platforms such as Bullx, but there's new sites that are constantly coming out, such as Pump Fund, that came out over the past couple months. And this is a platform that helps launch different meme coins through rapid group funding, as well as the liquidity pool and token creation support. So we might have a different Pump Fund in the future, or different ways of doing things, or when you watch this video, maybe Pump Fund is still dominating. One thing that I want to say about buying and selling meme coins is that it's a very competitive space, and there are a ton of bots that are automatically making these different trades. And because of that, a lot of these coins can pump and dump very quickly. And if you don't have the latest tech or know how to trade most optimally, you're probably going to lose money in most situations. I wanted to give you guys a couple more tips if you're getting into the meme coin space. Realize that it's very competitive and there's a lot of automated software. So make sure to stay on top of whatever is going to give you the biggest edge at the time. Most money in meme coins are made getting in very early before they get on SEX listings. If you think about it, guys, a lot of retail people or people that aren't serious about crypto don't actually know how to participate unless it's on their centralized exchange. So if you're able to buy it right away where it's only on decentralized exchanges and they're able to get listed on a SEX, that's where you're able to make a significant amount of money, especially if it's a big SEX like Binance, because now all of a sudden the adoption and the amount of people that can get involved are dramatically higher. Next thing you have to note is that 99.9%, no joke, fail within the first hours or week. There's new meme coins coming out every single second, and a lot of these fail and never actually gain traction. Realize that memes are completely PvP. For every one winner, there are going to be a tons of losers with losses. So if you see someone making life-changing gains, just realize that 1,000 people lost money for them to make that life-changing gain. There's tons of rugs and scams in this space, so never put more money than you're willing to lose, and realize that a lot of times these different coins will just raise a bunch of money, or they'll have the LP, they'll remove the LP or dump a bunch of their own tokens, and then that project ends up dying. So you can't be a faint of heart if you want to be in the space. And if you're first getting started, do low amounts of money so you don't lose all of your money at the start. Another thing you got to do is you always got to make sure that they actually lock the LP or the liquidity, so they can't just pull the liquidity and now you can't trade it, and make sure that minting authentication is off, which a lot of these sites will tell you. So then that way they can't just mint more of these tokens and dump. Another thing that you always have to check is the holder distribution of these different coins. If some of the holders have 3, 4, 5, 6, 10% of the supply, or if the top 10, 15 holders own way too much of the supply, then they can have a really big impact. I like to find tokens that have as many people under 1% as possible. Once they get into that 2 to 3% range, they can really start having an impact. And anything over 5%, they can really screw up the pool. The next thing here is if you can get into a good meme that has an OG concept that really stands out with a solid team, and you can get in there before they get listed on a SEX, you are going to absolutely print. And this is the ultimate goal for meme coins, to get enough attention, adoption, and volume to get listed on major centralized exchanges. And that's where people that were in early make a killing. Another major point to note is that memes are very cyclical. They usually do best whenever there's max greed in the market. So whenever things get very greedy, almost every single meme coin will pop off at least a little bit, because there's so much liquidity flowing into it. And if you can get into these different memes before the meme cycles really happen, where they really pop off, especially some of the larger memes out there that have already proven themselves, then you can make a lot of gains simply from having a meme coin run. And then eventually liquidity dries up, a bunch of people lose money, a bunch of scams happen, and then all of a sudden memes will die again until the next run. The last major point that I wanted to note here for meme coins is that if a meme coin doesn't take off and FOMO right away, right when it starts, it'll probably die. The first 5 minutes really decide the lifeline of a meme coin, whether or not it's going to rug, whether or not it's a scam, whether or not it's going to gain traction. Really, guys, if it doesn't take off within the first 5 minutes, or if it just dumps super hard, it most likely will end in the graveyard. And it's very rare to see a meme coin absolutely die and then get revived out of nowhere. The last thing I want to say here, guys, is most of the time you are going to lose money trading meme coins. And the people that really make the money are the people that are part of different cabals or influencers or private groups that all try to pump these different tokens together, or people that launch their own tokens and then scam people and rug the liquidity. It's very rare to actually make a bunch of money in meme coins, but if you get good at these different things, you have incredible upside, whereas your downside is just losing all the money you invested. And I've personally seen people invest $20, $50, $1,000 and turn that into hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. Even in our group, Jelly Cubes, we actually had the founder of SNEC tell us about the pre-sale of SNEC, which is the largest meme coin on Cardano. And this literally was a 1000x opportunity, where the founder was in our Discord and literally told us about the pre-sale, and anyone could have gotten involved. And we had people in our group turn into millionaires from what happened with SNEC. So don't keep it off your radar. Recognize that these meme coins are very degen and that it might not be for you, but that getting into the right meme coins can genuinely change your life, and to never risk more than you're willing to lose, and to take profits on the run up. And if you want more tips and advice, I'm having a separate video in this learning program that you can check out where I go deeper into these different things.